They say good economics is bad politics. But guess what? Bad economics can also be bad politics. In America, the Republican Party is learning it the hard way. It's the party that runs Washington right now. It is Donald Trump's party, the president who has unleashed tariffs. Economists think it is a bad strategy. Interestingly, politicians think the same. Because the tariffs have angered their voters, American citizens. They're very upset, they're protesting, they're demanding a rollback, but Trump is sticking to his guns. And caught in this crossfire is the Republican Party, also called the GOP, the Grand Old Party. They feel the tariffs will backfire, so they're now gunning for Trump. The first shot came from Ted Cruz. He is the Republican senator from Texas. He has warned, and I'm quoting here, he has warned of a bloodbath in the midterms. That's the midterm election next year he's talking about. Ted Cruz says the president is destroying the American economy. And he is not alone. At least 7 senior Republicans have expressed similar concerns, like Senator Chuck Grassley of Iowa. He recently co-sponsored a bipartisan bill. Bipartisan means it is supported by both parties, the Republicans and the Democrats. So Chuck Grassley is teaming with the other side, and that's some serious rebellion within the GOP. And do you know what the legislation is for? To limit Donald Trump's power to impose tariffs. And that's not all. For every new tariff that Trump imposes, he has 48 hours to explain why he's doing so. That's what this bill says. Also, all new tariffs will expire in 60 days if not approved by the US Congress. Now, these are some serious measures to check the president's power. Guess where they're coming from? His own party, the GOP. It is going through a crisis. And the tariffs have become a litmus test. Republicans are worried about the midterms next year, about how they will perform as a party. You see, last year in November, they rode the MAGA wave. They won the race to the White House. They also swept the US Congress, which is America's version of a parliament. The Republicans now have a majority in the Senate and the House of Representatives. The Speaker of the House is Republican. This is one of the most powerful positions on Capitol Hill, the House Speaker. Republicans also decide which bills are tabled for voting. So controlling both these houses, both houses of Congress, is clearly important. They have that control now. They may not have it next year. They fear they could lose this majority after the midterm elections, which are basically elections held in the middle of a US president's tenure, hence the name midterm. Seats in the House and the Senate are up for grabs. It's like a reshuffle. Americans use it to show what they think of the current administration. So the midterms are important. They will shape what is left of Trump's second term. And that is why the Republicans are tense. The Trump tariffs are putting loyalties to the test. And it's not just the Republican Party. Even Trump's biggest supporter is having cold feet. We're talking about Elon Musk. The billionaire has finally broken his silence, and this time he is not defending his president. Elon Musk said that he wants zero tariffs. He's calling for more free trade. He wants a zero tariff corridor, but only between the US and Europe. Listen to this.
I'm hopeful, for example, with the tariffs that at the end of the day, I hope it is agreed that both Europe and the United States should move, ideally, in my view, to a zero tariff situation, effectively creating a free trade zone between Europe and North America.
So Musk wants the tariffs gone. He is advocating for free trade. It is not the loudest criticism of the president, but it is criticism indeed. And it is coming from Donald Trump's closest ally. Elon Musk put everything on the line to have Trump re-elected. He poured billions of dollars. He held rallies on behalf of the Republican, and he promised to ring in a new America with Trump. Now that support looks sticky.
Greeting you with aloha and namaste.
I love India.
Presence, occupation of a territory by another country pertains to India. What we saw in Kashmir.
How do you see Trump's America?
Yes, the current administration behaves differently from the previous administration.
Are you saying that there are foreign powers who are trying to bring down the current government in Syria?
Exactly.
Iran, maybe Russia too.
Prime Minister Modi committed to South-South, cooperation.
not over 50%.
Is Ukraine prepared to pay the price for that peace?
No compromises at the cost of territorial integrity and sovereignty.